Ladies and gentlemen, TVS has finally stepped into the world of adventure motorcycles, and this is their first product. It's called the Apache RTX, and I think everything that it has to offer is definitely going to compete with the best. Now, we talk with the design. Let's start up front. You get the double barrel LED headlights, you get the LED DRLs, you get this nice beak up front. However, I do have to tell you that this is an optional extra. Now, you have a bunch of color options available. You have this, you have brown, you have black, you have white, and you have blue as well. All of them stand out, all of them are vibrant, and what TVS claims is that they're inspired by the colors of nature. If you start with some dimensions, well, you get a total height of 1400 millimeters, you get a seat height of 835 millimeters, and you get a ground clearance of 200 millimeters. Now, what TVS claims is that this is meant to do most of the riding on road, but it feels equally at home when you get to dirt patches or off-road scenarios. Now, you get, of course, a 19 and 17-inch wheel combination. You also get block pattern tires. Now, we wait to see how they function on our review tomorrow. Let's talk about the engine, because this is the brand new X4 engine which they introduced at Motorsoul. It's a 299cc liquid-cooled double overhead camshaft engine which makes 35.5 bhp, 28.5 Newton meters of peak torque, and it gets a 6-speed transmission with a quick shifter. Now, in terms of the engine, what TVS has done is focus heavily on the thermal management and also the tuning. If you talk about some features, well, you get a 5-inch color TFT screen. Now, with this, you can have digital document transfer, you can have map mirroring, you can also have GoPro control. And all of that is accessible through the multifunction switches on the handlebar, and you also get things like cruise control, 4 ride modes, rain, urban, touring, and rally. Now, all of them have been tuned according to different scenarios, and of course the ABS, the traction control, all of them differ as per the ride modes that you have selected. The color TFT screen is customizable. You can customize it for a welcome screen or for personal messages. Now, what that shows is TVS is not just giving us a product with all the technology, but they're also having fun with it. Now, of course, one of the biggest pieces of information is the fuel capacity for an AD motorcycle, and this gets 12.5 liters, which I think is not exactly the best around, but I think it is decently good enough to do your daily adventure duties. Some other pieces of information, of course, which will come in handy is a 320mm pedal disc up front, dual channel ABS, of course, you have switchable ABS, of course you have switchable traction control, you have Class D headlamps. Now, the headlamps, these can be configured as per the speed and the time. Maybe at night when you're on the highway, the intensity can be controlled. Now, over that, TVS has not only worked on improving this motorcycle as an adventure motorcycle, but they've also worked on the accessories part of it, and those are divided into 2 parts: protection and luggage. If you talk about protection, well, you get an engine guard, you get a knuckle guard, you get a hand guard, and when we talk about pieces of luggage, well, these have been made in collaboration with Givi, and this is an official collaboration. So what you get is side panniers, you also get the top box, then you also have a tank bag. Of course, it's not available on this motorcycle, but you do get a tank bag, and all of that now definitely shows that TVS is serious about this motorcycle. It has been 3 years in the making, and I think it is a product that definitely needs to be tested. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, TVS has launched this at an introductory price of 1.99 lakh, and that's for the base variant. However, that goes up to the build-to-order variant, which costs 2.29 lakh. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think of the new Apache RTX? Tell us in the comment section down below.